Hey, Doug, why don't you bring us in for this one?
What?
You know, give us a little, wheelie intro.
It's your channel. Just do it. I'm not in character yet.
And welcome back to another episode of Doug Zeef, the magical
Queef.
Musketeer?
All right, so welcome back, everyone. Today's challenge is...
Today we're playing Pendulum Monsters in the Genesys format, as suggested by our wheel spinner, Joshua Schmidt.
Welcome to the Yugioh Genesys Randomizer. In this series, we take Yu-Gi-Oh's first real alternative format and put a spin on things. Yeah, we'll be spinning a wheel.
Wheel!
And from that, we will obtain our point cap for our deck for that week. Week to week, we'll be trying new challenges and gimmicks, with the one caveat being that you cannot play the same archetype more than once. The randomness commence.
I have the perfect solution for all of your lower back pain, spinal issues, and emotional distress. Perhaps not the last one. You can get a free 30-day trial money-back guarantee with the C7 Office Chair by Flexispot using the code Farfa. If you don't like it, it's not your problem, but you can give it a shot. I've used a ton of different chairs at my job. But I spend a lot of my day at my computer. Whether it's streaming, recording YouTube videos, writing out scripts, or just gaming, a large portion of my life is in front of a desk, and I know a lot of you can relate to that. Flexispot have sponsored me before, I've done ads for them, and right here, I've had this one for 8 months. A quality chair is important for my lifestyle, and I recommend the C7. I wouldn't still be using mine if I didn't like it. Everything on this thing swivels, shifts, moves. It's completely customizable with a headrest, armrest, deep seat depth, footrest, and reclined seating if you want to watch some movies. There's a lumbar support, which is fully customizable for your lower back. Just try it. It's a 30-day trial. Anything goes wrong, it's not your fault. There is a 10-year guarantee. So get up to 60% off this Black Friday and use code FARFA for an extra $30 off of your C7.
Hey guys, Julian here to spin the wheel. Let's see what happens. Alright. And only monsters, nope. Cost 0, which means I think they all get to pick one card and make it worth 0 points. That's pretty broken.
YouTube, we're here with the deck profile for this week's Genesys Randomizer. It's very simple, it's very basic, and it sort of harkens to some of the problems with the Genesys format in general, in my opinion. New decks, onomats, basically untouched. I think Dodo's like a 7 or something, and that's about it. So it's not really that exciting. It's really not that fascinating and interesting, and ultimately, I suppose you could say Randomizer does like the same thing. But I decided to bring back Shockmaster just because it's, you know, classic, old school. Now, it's hilariously, like, anti-synergy in this deck. What I was finding in my test hands was that I was setting up a bunch of Xyz to actually, you know, make the Shockmaster or play around Nibiru. But then, like, it nullifies those Xyz monsters. Like, ending on the Futures Exile, Giant Hand, all that kind of stuff. Like, there aren't any Xyz that, like, help you do anything if you're under monsters, because Shockmaster is two-sided. This is why Floodgates are fair. That's why Floodgates are balanced, because they affect both players, you see. So what are you realistically going to call? Shockmaster cost spells? Like, that's good, but ultimately, Shockmaster cost spells can be very risky. Anyway, this is all the theory of Shockmaster. It's really not that. It's Shockmaster. Okay, Shockmaster, you win the game if you win the coin flip, probably. Let's jump into the duels and see how this 0-point Shockmaster goes.
So today we were able to play with one card at 0 points. And I'm sure that everyone is bringing some crazy go first combo deck. And that's sort of what we're doing too. We're not going for a big end board though. We're going for the one, the only Exodia. You guys have probably seen me play Exodia a couple times. No triple Pot of Greed, triple Graceful Charity this time, because our 0-point card is going to be Royal Magical Library. So they did put this card to 100 points, and it's basically for this type of deck. Now, I don't think this deck is actually good per se, but I do think it's cool, and I wanted to show what an Exodia deck might look like in Genesys if this card was legal. So let's take a look at the points that we do have so you can kind of understand where I'm coming from. Our deck has 93 points total, and it's basically all used on draw spells. So at the low end, we have 3 Upstart Goblin, 3 Pseudo Space, and 3 Into the Void. All of those cards are 3 points each. Dark World Dealings is 5 points each. Chicken Game is 7 points each, and Pot of Greed is 30 points. So altogether, we have 93 points, and the other 300 are spent on Royal Magical Library. Now, unfortunately, this deck does lose to Droll and Lockbird, which is obviously a very popular card in Genesys format, but I'm sure if we go first and they don't open Droll, we will simply get to Exodia. One cool thing that I wanted to point out, though, is that 7th Tachyon is a new addition to this deck. 7th Tachyon can actually reveal the number 101, which can then add Royal Magical Library right to your hand, giving you 6 total copies. We used to do this with Pi Res Map, or Piri Res Map, or however you pronounce that card, but the problem with that is that you had to open it. It had to be the first activation. With 7th Tachyon, you could theoretically get a couple draws and then get to this card and find that early Royal Magical Library without having to go through too many hoops. This deck needs to open this card. It has to be summoned very early on for this deck to even function, so hopefully we just draw into it or search it. I'm sure it'll be fine.
It's your boy Joseph, not forgetting to do his profile. You know, we never forget to do profiles on this show, or any show. Don't show the crush cards, this footage. Anyway, I'm playing Mitsurugi. Not particularly surprising. I think this is probably the best thing you can be playing if you are able to take one 100-point card and bring it down to 0. Ami no Habakiri no Mitsurugi is just incredible. I mean, what else needs to be said, right? This deck was really popular in Genesys prior to the points revision that pointed Habakiri at 100, and it was basically the only game in town if you were taking the format particularly seriously. I'm glad that they did it, but we are going to reap the reward of if they had not. I guess I can walk you through the cards really quick. This plays pre-preparation of rights, like Mitsurugi decks in the TCG with copies of Mitsurugi Mirror. There's some stuff we're maxed out on here that they aren't in the TCG just because we have a different card pool. We care very much about getting to a 4, even though our 4s are a little worse. Evil Swarm Nightmare is actually kind of difficult to make because we can't use Night Sword Serpent as part of its material. But like Tornado Dragon hoses a ton of decks. We have like Code Igniter here to perform another ritual summon if we get caught off of our spells. Our end boards are probably going to look like Futsu Murakumo with like a Great Purification and maybe a Magatama setup. We have a bunch of cool 0-pointed cards that do a lot of work for us as a deck that likes to tribute things like Enemy Controller. Even with the Habakiri at 100 to 0, we are still at something like 100 points, courtesy of Mitsurugi Ritual, which is a 51-point card. And really eats up a lot of our point total. I can't believe they thought this would be enough. They costed this and Prayers as such that you couldn't play both in the same deck. Shouts out to Lamia, my favorite card in this deck. All right, bye.
Having one card cost 0 points really opens up some deck building possibilities. I decided to pilot my Punk deck. Here's my 100-point Punk deck with E-Telly in particular costing 0 points. E-Telly typically costs 33 points each, which would fill up the 100-point requirement just on its own, but since that's our card that we selected to be 0 points, we're able to allocate all the rest of our points to some much needed parts of the deck. The only other part of the deck that has any points is No Punk Foxy Tune, being 5 points each, so this is 15 of our points. We have 21 points allocated to Effect Veiler, 9 to Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, 9 to Upstart Goblin, 14 to Solemn Judgment. In the extra deck, we have 20 allocated to Psychic End Punisher and 10 allocated to Typhon. This is going to give us 98 points total, which is a perfect amount to be able to hop in and duel with. I picked this deck because I'm pretty comfortable with it, and it's a lot of fun to play. I really like how the archetype looks, and I like ending on the Jam Dragon Drive with the Shirakuzai ready to be able to bounce multiple cards on our opponent's turn. Also with Jam Fever Master, this gives us an early access way to be able to negate cards like Nibiru or Droll and Lockbird. Altogether, deck's got some legs. I think I'm ready to get in there and smack around the guys. Let's see what our Genesysers decided to put together. Let's get in duel.
All right, unfortunately, Gage, I have not opened hand traps, so you just win this one.
Go off, King.
Woo!
You guys are already playing?
So
Well,
we're
playing.
mid-game.
It's gonna
today's
be done
wheel
pretty quickly.
spin is by world champion Julian, who has spun the wheel for us and landed on...
I thought you said Jillian, like Joseph's wife.
She's
Joseph's
my world
wife
champion.
has offered us the challenge today. We are playing with cost 0, so we can make any card cost 0. So this will be interesting. Which floodgate do you think Gage picked?
I think
Do you
picked
think I even picked
E-Telly.
a floodgate? I picked
I think you
emergency
picked the
teleport
card
as my
Emergency Teleport.
no
Itelli's
way.
cool. Itelli's cool.
I think that this show is really good, and what's going to happen here is that he's going to do full combo and win without using E-Telly. And then we're going to go, wow, great idea.
No,
So
I mean, I will say
is
when
that
I saw
is that
you
the
know,
series fall, or is that like the Genesis format, you not deck building, etc., etc.?
Oh,
You
it's
think,
Gage's
you
fault
think
for
Genesis
sure.
format is designed around this show?
Yeah, they actually pointed E-Telly just to trick Gage into bringing Punk.
There was a couple of decks I was looking at. The most random cards are like very expensive. I was thinking of a Beast Warrior strategy earlier today, and Tenki is like the same as E-Telly. All of those.
They're so
Rhodas
weird
in
about
general-
the searchers. I don't know.
Rhodas in general are all the same point.
Is
total.
is Elemental Hero still like ridiculously pointed for no reason?
Yeah.
So, Stratos, I think, is a couple of points. It's also just like a couple of points. It's like 3, and I'm like, okay, come on. The big one in E-Hero, of course, is no links. That's like, of course, the
No
really
Cross
rough part.
Crusader, get fucked.
No Crossy Road. But also, for some reason, Darklaw is a trillion points. And it's like, why is Darklaw a trillion points? Well, because he's a floodgate.
Good.
Anyway, everybody's boarding Di-Fi, so, you know.
Gage, you did that so fast. You're such an expert punk
he's a little
player.
punk. if
I
you know
didn't
what
even
I'm
do it
saying.
correctly. I think I missed a draw off of Wagon. It's because I opened it in my hand, but this is essentially what the board is supposed to look like, I think.
What is
So-
your
Yeah,
So
no,
first
that's
and foremost,
trap
we go
card? Was it
God of
Gabu or...
Extravagance.
I picked up Gabu, but I played both of them.
Oh, okay. Hey, Joseph, that's 10 points now. You know, Billy listened.
Sorry, this... Yeah, I know. I'm paying 10 points.
That
for
was his 0 cost, actually.
No.
Genesis, but every time you pay you play a card, you pay its point value in life points, maybe multiplied by like 100, so that it scales.
Genesis, but every time you play a card, you have to pay its point value in dollars.
to who?
Yeah, wait, that's a great
Joseph?
idea.
To your
Good
opponent.
hunting here.
Oh, okay. 0
No, to
point.
the judge. To the judge. You literally just pay the judge. Mr. Konami himself said, "Hand
Maybe
me
the
your money directly."
Yeah, maybe events would actually start making
ritual
money then. at that point.
deck with cost 0. What
Yeah,
do you-
one guess. It's Habakiri. So, this deck was pretty playable in Genesis. It was one of like 2 strategies that people thought were actually worth playing. And then they stepped in. They were like, okay, Habakiri's 100.
Well, did
Was
Habakiri
Habakiri
cost
0?
0 before?
So Habakiri was
Yeah,
0.
Habakiri
The
was
way
0.
they had hit Mitsurugi was they put prayers and the ritual to 51. So you could only play one of the 2, and they were like, all right, and you only get it once. Like, that's got to be enough. Here's
Well-
a spoiler. It was not enough.
That's not what makes the engine.
No,
I
it's,
mean, those cards are good, but like it's
it's-
Habakiri into everything. That's
Yeah,
overpowered.
of course.
It's 51 now. It was previously like 60 plus, I think, for the spells.
Yeah, it was 60. It was like 6340 or something ridiculous. Because they were like, we don't want you playing ritual, but we think you
6-7.
could be playing prayers. It was 6-7. Wait, that's actually fucking funny.
That's so
Wait, hold
funny,
up.
Doug.
Wait,
What
hold
do you
up.
think? Okay,
you like a
okay.
YouTuber?
What was that in Fahrenheit 451 where like the jokes were just numbers and like do you guys know what I'm talking about?
I thought you meant like is 6-7 like in Fahrenheit, or
No. There's like a book where I
Wait,
think it's that. Maybe it's
hold on.
1984.
wait. Do you guys think 21 degrees Celsius is 67 Fahrenheit? Wait, hold
Oh
on.
my god, that would be so funny.
Wait, hold
Please
on.
That's definitely
Google that
not
right
the
now.
case.
Oh my
Well,
god,
basically,
21
I can't
Celsius
believe
is 69
How
Fahrenheit.
close we are to this in real life because
Okay, that- I mean,
basically
that
they
is
wouldn't
funny,
tell each
but-
other jokes. They would tell numbers that matched with like an entire joke, and then they would laugh at them because
Is this-
they weren't allowed to tell jokes or something.
sounds-
But that's what we're doing.
What are you talking about? Is this like 1984?
It's either 1984
Yeah.
or Fahrenheit 451, I think.
All right.
But jokes are banned or something. I'm probably taking this all out of context. But anyway, that's what we're doing now. That was
Farfa, what's the hottest Celsius you've ever experienced in your life?
Hottest Celsius?
Yeah.
Well, growing up, we used to go to Algeria once a year. So, I mean, some days it could potentially hit 40.
Is it hot there?
Oh, yeah. Was it North Africa? Yeah.
40. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wait, and that's like
That is...
almost 100, right?
No,
is-
that's way over 100.
It is 104.
Oh, wow, that's a
That's pretty
steamer.
hot.
Yeah, that's hot.
I mean, that's where the Sahara
It's a
Desert
Stanley
is.
steamer.
You'll probably get like 10 comments from Arizona people that are like, that's actually like, that's a cool day. I'm in a
You're
sweater.
speaking from crush
yeah,
card
do you-
experience here, but a bunch of everyone who lives in the South is like, that for me, that's just a summer day.
Yeah, do
You
you,
know,
guys
I-
believe in like the hot and like what is it like the they talk about how it's either
sun?
like a wet heat
It's
or
a dry heat.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately that
But
is
that is a thing,
100% true. Yeah.
I mean, Gage, you ever go to
humidity
like
really changes things.
So
I mean,
just
California,
lose. I
right?
guess I just lose, bro. I guess
I'm
I
hoping.
just lose.
Well,
Gage, like California though, you can be it's like 80 degrees and you can walk around in jeans. Like I don't know, it's crazy. I would never do that here.
80 degrees walking around in jeans. Oof.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen Doug with pants, actually.
Yeah, usually we keep it balls out.
I meant like shorts. Like, I've only ever seen you in shorts.
Oh.
I've only ever seen you balls out.
Well, that's because you always, when we see, you know, in Japan, it was 150 degrees Fahrenheit every day. So, well, yeah, okay. And then someone meant, you know, Joseph, you were talking about people that are gay, you know, that people that live in the South
That are gay?
crush cards and they're cool with heat or whatever. I mean, that's
Cool
that's
with
what
heat. I see
Japan
what you did
was.
there. Cool with heat.
Team APS, they were in Japan and they were like, they were chilling. They were having a great time. I'm over here melting like a fucking ice cream cone. But yeah, they were doing great. They did fine. They didn't even notice the heat.
That's cute.
Wait, Gage, I'm curious. Did he force out your... Oh, right. Holy.
What's that set card? Is it anything?
Wait, could you...
Wishy-washy
Why didn't
surprise.
you make Pep or something?
I can't make Pep.
Turn
has to
one
make
It
pack.
doesn't work like that.
It has to make a punk card.
Oh, oh. Unfortunate.
You got Tornado Dragon? This is just mean.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Oh, he's got
Okay.
both.
Oh, 51 points.
All right. and
51.
So now I'm just dead. Yeah,
51.
now you just attacked me.
Joseph, weren't you saying like you were gonna lose
Yeah, probably.
earlier?
Yeah, I thought so. I actually would have lost if I lost the 50-50 on the Cosmic Cyclone, because 1 point of targeted negation beat my hand. But I won the 50-50, so I won. That's a cool gameplay loop, right?
Yep.
Well, every game's going to have a 50-50.
Yeah, you either win or you don't.
GG. All right.
GG.
You
Owned.
do win or you don't, yeah.
Oh yeah, you paid your life down, fool.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I
I-
could have
I'm
kept
sure you
going.
could've
I had
come up with
Mirror
a
and Futsu
little
in
more
hand,
damage,
but, you know.
yeah.
And Joseph proves Mitsurugi is very good, and that's why they pointed him.
I'm about to say, Joseph proved why that card is 100 points, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0 to 100 is like a really big jump. Have they done that with any other cards yet, or has that been the only one that's gotten that?
Oh, you know, I think it might actually be the
Duel
only
to
one.
100?
That was the
moved
biggest
cards
jump,
to
yeah.
100, but yeah.
Since you could either go for like maybe some random main deck consistency cards, you know, you could get like Pot of Greeds or something. You could get like a, or you could go for some engine, namely Powerful Floodgates. Habakiri is obviously a big option as well. So I'm curious what Doug cooked up. Is it Altergeist with imperms?
From 100 points, I play Royal Magical Library.
No.
Oh, I thought you
Are
were
you
going to
just
say
playing
Royal, like,
Exodia?
He's just playing Exodia.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be
So-
out of here in a couple of minutes.
There's no way.
So, I think when Genesys format first came out, people were theorizing a couple. I guess it was more like Mystic Mine Exodia decks. I have no idea.
Well, no. I mean, I hate to be like this, but if you'd like to see an example, you can go to the MBT Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube channel. Day
fuck
one,
no.
people were theory crafting Deep Draw Exodia, and
Right.
I don't think it was fantastic, but it was definitely playable, and it freaked a lot of people out.
Tachyon?
Well, okay, so you might have
Just for
found this
library.
then. Yeah, let's get rid of that. You might have found this then in your, experience, but what's interesting about this deck is that they did hit a lot of the draw spells. Like, almost every draw spell has a little bit of points, even Allure of Darkness and stuff like that.
I think
And,
Into the Void is like 1.
Oh, maybe I should have...
Because they increased
A lot of them are like 3. A lot of them are 3. Upstart, I think, is 5. Into the Void is 3. Dark World Dealings is 5. So there's like a lot of different. Also, yeah, I should have held on to that. This is really scary, actually. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, they increased it all of the draw cards by a lot. Random things like Into the Void and stuff. So what card did you put to 0?
Royal Magical.
Royal
Magical
Magical
Library.
Library is 100.
I
Wow.
didn't realize it was 100 points. That's kind of
Yeah.
insane.
After the first week when we were all testing, they decided they didn't want this deck to be playable. They were like, sorry, like this isn't.
My God.
But as
And,
you
I
can
mean,
see here,
They were
like,
right to. It's not fucking fun. But
Guess
it's
I'm not gonna need
great
Nibiru.
anyway.
Yeah, but no, they were right in hitting. Oh, thank God. They were right in hitting all of these cards because, like, as we can tell here, I've made a deck within 100 points, including all of these draw spells for the most part. So clearly, making Library this much was the correct play because none of these cards are actually. Oh, I've lost the game. That's unfortunate.
He pitched his arm.
Wait,
Whole
what?
strategy crumbles.
Drew
There
another
were some
piece
pretty
off
interesting
the
deep
piece
draw
finder.
Exodia decks. Like I saw somebody, I think it was Hani, built something with like Punk and making Coach King Giant Trainer or something like that
Yeah.
to draw. through the
Yeah,
deck.
Giant Trainer.
And with triple Pot of Greed or something like that.
Wait, do you just lose now, Doug?
No. I'll get there. I got lots of ways. Not lots of ways. I got what.
Oh,
Okay, well now you probably now it's probably over.
oh,
What?
what? Wait, why didn't you just target the
Wait,
arm?
Farfa!
Oh my God, dude!
Oh,
Bro's crowing my arms.
You little fucker! Oh, you are.
Are you?
Such an
Do you want to target
asshole.
the?
I mean, I was targeting both field spells, and then I guess, yeah, but just hit the arm, I suppose, is probably enough.
Well,
Can
once
you-
I reveal that this is actually Primal Seed FTK,
Ah,
you're gonna
yeah.
laugh, a little bit about banishing that arm. I think.
Okay.
Okay, this is fine.
Was
Draw.
was it with you guys that we were talking about the big arm that jacks you off or something? The giant hands? Yeah. Now I remember.
Yeah, it was the hands. Yeah, which hand?
Yeah.
Nice!
All right, well that was a good one. Farfa, we'll see what
I
you're
didn't
playing
mean to
in our
scoop,
duel.
but
I mean, sure. I mean, I can't complain. My strategy is,
no, I should have let you go. I don't know. Sorry, I just scooped out of habit. That was my bad.
I'll just...
If you don't get a chance to play, I will sit in another game with you. I'm so sorry.
I'm playing Onomats. Let me just say that my strategy is not that interesting going second, so it's probably fine.
Did I win the coin? No, I lost.
You did not win the coin flip, Doug. I'm sorry to report.
I'm sure you'll brick.
Surely, right?
But yeah, I mean, I know it's silly. Obviously, like, Exodia isn't a real deck. It probably wouldn't be a real deck. But I did kind of want to show why Library... Well, show why, as I just whiffed, and I'm probably going to go 0-2. But, like, conceptually, at least, why they hit Library. It's because of, like, this type of deck.
Can you guys pause?
Not that it's good.
You guys pause for a second? My game is just crashed.
Yeah.
Are you in, Joseph? Can you see them?
Yeah.
Let me just fucking Alt F4.
You're good. Take your time. I should probably think of this combo anyways.
But I think, Joseph, you're right. I think you're right about that. It's less about this deck being good and more about it's just if it is good, even remotely, it's very unfun to play against, right?
All right. Perform a synchro summon. We're going to make the amazing dragon.
Amazing.
The thing about this dragon is that he's amazing. One thing that I didn't realize until I saw the animation of this card is the chair Kusai's on top of him.
Yeah, he's riding him.
They're
I'd like to ride a
all...
big
I
dragon,
didn't realize that Rising Skill has Xiamen in the background. What are the bonus arms on Rising Skill at the bottom? Where do those come from?
Bonus arms.
Dude, you can't just ask where the extra arms come from.
They're like coming out of... No, they're not coming out of portals. They're actually just floating.
Yeah, they're just chilling.
Portal here.
Okay,
Awful joke.
I think it's so funny that there's so many, like, honestly, like, I make fun of them a little, not Bortle necessarily, but, the little intros I used to do, hey guys, DZ Fear or whatever. But it is funny, like, how long a lot of those have stayed in our mind. I mean, we all know the Team Avalanche theme song for some reason,
yeah.
True,
like,
yeah.
I mean, it's
Got your
because you
back
never stood
against
a
the
chance.
wall. Like,
That's what we're gonna be muttering at the nursing home. We're not gonna remember our kids.
They're going to be
We're
like,
gonna
he keeps talking about his back being against the wall. He never had a chance. What's he talking about?
Yo, it's Joe Grizz, Team Avalanche.
I hope he's doing well.
I think he's still, like, around in the Yu-Gi-Oh space. I'm pretty sure he commented
That-
on one of our videos saying, like, oh, appreciate the shout-out.
Oh yeah, dude, OG legend.
Yeah. You guys have an intro? I don't think Joseph has
I
any
guess
more.
I say good afternoon, jank enthusiasts.
Do you remember my
Used to
say that
say,
shit?
open up
Priestess?
any YouTube
No, I said I
short.
guess I say it. And then for the Elestrals one, there's a card called Krakatuga, so I say good afternoon, my Cracker-tugas. People love that one.
Wait, that's hot.
Wait,
I
that's
like
so
that
funny.
one, dude.
Gage, did the Nimrod thing ever catch on? Were you
What's up,
saying,
Nimrod?
what's
He
up,
was
my
so
Nimrod?
close to catching on, he gave up on it.
I did. I used to call my fans Nimrods, and now they're older. They're older and more wise. So.
Fans we should go back to naming fans, you know, like we'll be the little
Yeah.
monsters. What are our people
What do you-
called? The
You gotta use your
wonkers.
name though. To be
The
fair,
wonkers,
you know,
yeah.
like
You don't have
We
to.
saw
Gauge
There
Pole
was a-
Jackers or something.
the
Jack-
Jack-offs, yeah.
Yeah.
Paul
The
Jackers.
jack-offs.
Let's go.
Joseph can
The,
call his fans the reptiles or something.
All right.
Wow, yeah, one
luck, I
episode
think,
without
Doug.
Without
No,
racism.
but
We almost made
there
it
was
through
a,
the third game without any racism.
there was a Northern Line clip that went wild on Twitter. It was like him in 2015, and someone subs to him while he's playing Isaac, and he goes, "Welcome to the Lion Pride," and I was like, "Oh, did he used to say some shit
I
like that?"
that.
And it was going viral because people were making fun of him. But I was like, there was a time when everyone was like, you had to, when someone subbed to you, you had to say something like, "Welcome to the stupid ass thing, this
What did Brian
Well-
Kibler used to
Oh
say?
yeah.
the dragon something."
Dragon Army? Welcome to the Dragon,
Dragon Army. Welcome to
Yeah, the
Army.
Dragon Army. That's what it was.
I think he
Okay.
does still say that. I have a sub to Brian Kibler's Twitch that is older than my Twitch channel. It's like I have a 106-month sub to myself and a 115-month sub to Brian Kibler.
Wow.
What is this? No, don't target library. No one thinks that's cool if you do that.
That's actually like really bitch made.
I think in
Yeah,
like
I
2018 or something, I tried to make like the pile work, but that didn't really catch on.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, welcome back to the pop.
Yeah.
You should have said welcome to the Burning Abyss. You're
I
the
like
Burning
what
Abyss guy.
Nova calls her fans. She calls them Gooners. Big fan of that.
Pretty simple. Yeah.
Nova's really been leaning into the like weird jack off guys, huh?
I mean, you have to be, right? Like, that's just the name of the game.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was like the whole VTuber thing was.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay,
saying,
wow.
man. Like-
Jacking off. Yeah, that's like the whole VTuber thing.
okay, there we go. Now we're cooking with gas.
Oh, there you go. The golden bamboo sword. You know what? I'll make it stop early. Make it stop. Make it stop.
Make it stop.
Now you use the second golden bamboo sword.
Dude, that's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty nice. That's not bad. But did you
Allocated-
know if you quick synchro with Sharakuzai, I will get a search?
Well,
That's
maybe
true.
I won't do it then. You can't make me do it.
Okay, we're getting there. Wait, did we use chicken game this game?
No, we did
okay.
not.
All right.
Copy
okay.
his field spell.
And we pitch a piece.
The
Yep.
real pseudo space is the friends we made along the way.
Gage, come on, don't be spacist.
You know, I really thought I would show up here and at least get Exodia to work one time. You know, I thought it'd
Yeah,
be
you
a cool
thought
little
wrong.
moment. Give you some, you know,
Clippable
SOE
content.
stuff. Put Exodia on the title. Oh, very clever, Gage. But I get to activate my cursed bamboo
that's true.
sword.
Oh,
I thi-
look out.
I think the thing with like playing or point adjusting according to something like a format like this is you can get like a magical library or something, but it feels like you're almost always just gonna rather have like an engine card, an extra deck monster, you know, something
That
Well,
is
I-
that
I
is
do wanna say
the
for those of you at
engine
home-
card for this deck.
but like
that
it's
is
not
engine.
it's not really the same as like accessing an extra deck monster versus like, oh, I gotta draw the library and hope I draw it early enough.
It's kind of
GG.
like this deck exists with it and doesn't exist without it. So I don't know.
Yeah, I suppose.
I think you did good, Doug, even though your games fucking suck. Over in one turn.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. This is gonna be the last of the series. One more game, so
Isn't there another duel?
Probably.
yeah, there is.
There's another duel. We've been here for 20 minutes.
Are you not making up? What's going on?
Shut up, God.
These
I'm
things-
just
Okay,
trying to
I was
gain some
just
ad
wondering.
revenue. We've been here for
okay.
5 minutes.
I
He's
thought-
like,
I generally
"Jeez,
thought-
hurry up.
Okay, for
I want this
context,
shit done."
For context, YouTube, we've had like tech issues for the last like 10 minutes, so I just thought.
Okay,
my
that
good
is
friends here had
fair. That is
disconnected.
fair. There have been tech issues. Nope, that's check in on your friends' tech issues. That's what they say.
For context, YouTube, Farfa hates me. He wants me to die.
Whoa, hold on. I'd prefer.
Oh,
So
some
which
this
card can you can't put
is-
prayers, okay.
This is actually kind of weird.
Mm,
No,
mm.
it works. Okay. Yeah.
Doug, have you still been
Remurk,
playing
remurk
TCG?
twice.
No.
Oh,
But
I was gonna say,
You just went to
did-
locals for a bit and then stopped.
I went for 2 weeks. No, it's just a tragedy. I think I probably mentioned it, but it's just a tragedy of I couldn't pick up the new Draco Tail Secret Rare, so I couldn't play the branded stuff, so I stopped going until I could pick it up, and then I couldn't pick it up, and then it had been, you know, it starts adding up, right? Now it's been 2 weeks since
Yeah.
you've been at locals. Now it's been 3 weeks since you've been at locals, so like, yeah, I probably could go long, but also like, you know, I spent this week reading Chainsaw Man, so that's...
How is Chainsaw Man?
Surprisingly very good. It is not what I expected
it.
it was.
I'm trying really hard not to.
Did you say
Right, but
reading it? Like you're you're.
Yeah, yesterday I read
Oh, come
part
on, Gage.
1. Yesterday I read part 1.
What are you?
Oh, you
laughing
got
at?
through
I'm saying
part one in a
I've
day?
watched the Chainsaw
Yeah,
Man.
some
I didn't
people
know it
read
was,
their
like-
media. They don't just like wait
No,
for
no,
the
no,
anime
no, no,
adaptation.
Gage, you're totally right. You're totally right. I started the show, I stopped the show, I restarted it a year later because the movie just came out, so I wanted to watch the movie while it was in theaters. So I rewatched it, liked the show, loved the movie, and then I wanted more of the story. So where else do you go except the manga?
True. I'm actually going to locals tonight. I'm kind of excited to go to locals.
Well, you go to locals. See, there you go. Wait, what are you
Yeah,
playing?
I'm playing the Magic pre-release. Is what I'm.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
Wow.
Austin was asking me if I wanted to go to a Magic pre-release to do the Avatar stuff, and I was like,
Yeah.
I can't spend a day with Magic players. There's
Wait,
just
who's
no way."
Austin?
Wait.
What? One of my best friends back home. He's not a content creator.
Oh, I was like, yo, DB. We got the DB Grinder DZ collab. Like,
Yeah.
Probably unlikely at this point, but yeah.
If DB Grinder and DZ had beef, would they call it D Beef?
DB.
Wait, that's so true.
That's insane, DB.
That's Gage, you're spitting. You could be TMZ, I think. A Keemstar? Is Keemstar still... He's probably just grifting. I don't know why I'm asking, but is he still posting drama alerts? Is that a thing anymore?
He has to, right? That's all he's known for.
Oh. Okay, so here's the question:
People
do I
wanna
want to
check
end
in
on
on
a
a
4,
45-year-old
or do I
man's
want to end on the
opinion on
great
internet
purification?
celebrities.
The 4s in this deck are kind of reactive. It
You
would
guys
be,
ever...
the
Would
only,
you guys have a pet snake?
No.
The only 4 that's not reactive is the one I do. Well, Farfa, what were you on? What did we see in that game?
Oh no.
Nothing. I literally didn't let him activate a single card, sadly.
Well, my Dart World dealings did discard an Onomat card.
So it could be anything, really.
I think purification is just generally better. Man, I'm gonna look like a dumbass with the Night Sword Serpent just chilling on my field, though.
No, no, no. We
smiling?
won't.
Like a tornado
Nah,
dragon.
Yeah, he's
smiling.
having a good time.
All right. As long as you all aren't mean to me. Of course, now he's gonna get to go for what's his name?
Why does this guy have 3,400 defense? Oh, he's a turtle.
Yeah. Got a Nibiru for me, buddy?
I don't love it, but
Oh, only 5 points, by the way. Do you think they're gonna change that?
It actually has the point total up there.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's what that is.
I don't know about this one, Gage. I think, you know, maybe Droll should exist. I think Nibiru's like a fine card. I don't know. I hate to say it. I am coming around on... I mean, it's
wait,
always
hold on.
been this way,
Wait,
but-
whoa. Can I? What happens if I can I discard Nibiru? To prevent
Find
Nib-
out.
it'll still tribute the entire board.
Yeah,
it's like the labyrinth.
Oh, don't tell him!
it'll.
Fuck!
Yeah, it's like an Orcus. You can like chain an Orcus and it locks you in a dark.
Yes.
That's kind of
Damn,
cute.
this is my fun thing I get to do when someone Nibiru's
Oh my god, it did hit it!
Be like, do they know?
Yeah, that's why I didn't love it.
It did hit it. They get to choose.
They get to pick, yeah.
Your opponent can discard 1 card. Okay, well, to be fair, I've never activated an effect while this has been on the board because I don't play TCG, clearly.
Did you ever figure out what those Fiendsmith cards do, Doug?
Oh,
Yes
you
and
gotta
no.
you gotta do a Fiendsmith Fabled like video or something.
I was going to because they
normal,
released the
yeah.
secret pack and the new support that you were playing in Burning Abyss. Like,
It's
I do
not
want.
terrible. It is genuinely like a very competent rogue deck.
We'll say competent. I don't know about very.
Honestly, I'd say it's probably better than Exosister because it just by virtue of Fiendsmith cards.
Well, yeah. Like, I'm not gonna deny that. Like,
Yeah, but you love that deck, so you know you get
Yeah,
to play something even better.
sometimes it's not about being better. It's about having fun. Didn't you just post about? Wasn't that? Yeah, that you asked people like, how did you come about your favorite pet deck and stuff like that? What kind of answers did you get?
I haven't read through any of them yet, so we'll find out soon.
Dude, these blue checkers out here, they're just posting
Blue
engagement
checkers.
bait
I'm no
and
blue
they don't
checker.
even read the
think I-
responses.
You think I pay for Twitter?
These
Hell
people that
no.
pay for
Get
their
paid
blue
back.
check and then hide it are just so, God, man. Can you believe the audacity of some people?
Purification is
will
any
say
card or effect as well, right? Card or effect. That is a fart pants maneuver
Dude,
here.
I'd rather, if I ever, I'm way too mean to blue checkers, but like, no offense to anyone in the Yu-Gi-Oh community that's a blue checker, but I
great
would
offense if
rather
you have a blue check.
die than spend a day posting what's your favorite synchro card in a couple emojis. I couldn't do
man.
it.
And then
I think
come
people
on,
are
dude.
30 cents. You make 30 cents from the engagement. You're like, oh, look at me.
It's just
You
not
know, I
enough. It
sometimes
can't
think
be
to
enough.
myself-
It cannot be enough. Like,
I sometimes think to myself, I'm like, how much money would I have if I had done the blue check? And it's like not insubstantial. It's just like I think I would die.
Yes, it would
I
be.
think I
It's
would
too
die.
embarrassing.
No,
Like, I'm
it would
sorry.
be. It would not be any money. By the amount that you would pay for it, with like our
I
size
bet it'd
of
be a
Twitters,
couple hundred a month.
It's like, it's very bad. I've seen accounts with like millions and millions of impressions.
I
They're
have
like
millions of impressions.
showing they were getting like barely 4 digits for some of their payouts.
I don't think you'd get. I don't think the Yu-Gi-Oh thing is big enough to even get 4 digits, honestly.
I'm just gonna start posting ball sack on main and.
Well, there you go, Gage. Okay, I
Oh,
don't know if that counts
dude.
as Yu-Gi-Oh anymore.
This
but
fucking guy, dude. Holy shit.
I'm summoning Gage's favorite ornament.
Oh, the do. I was about to say, bro. Speaking of which, I do have to do.
Doo-doo-doo-doo Warrior is.
when
I
you
love
gotta
this
go,
card
you
so
gotta
much.
go. I mean,
I did tweet like during testing. I was like, if you've played enough Genesys format, you realize this card is better than Exodia. And then this deck won the fucking Invitational the next day. Wait, Kage is in this deck or in this game now? Did you craft this shit?
yeah, these cards all just released.
Wow.
If you control a ga, go, do, I'll make you
Sure.
poo.
Poo poo poo. Yeah, we're both infected.
We are infected like shit, dude. Holy.
Okay.
Who do you think is stepping on the Amato Kage? I have a guess, but I want
Yeah.
to see if you guys know.
Okay, let me look up some legs in this archetype. Let me pull up some legs. See what we got going on.
I have a very good guess.
A
I
red
think it's
boot. Wait, is it not Go Glove?
I think it's Go Ghost. If you look at Go
Go Ghost. Do ghosts wear shoes? Oh, we can't see this guy's feet. It's hard
He's
to
got
see.
he's got little booties, or he's got like some sort of red thing going on.
They are red. Yeah, I think he has those big puffy shoes on.
Who did you think it was? Wait, who did you think it was?
I thought it was Dododo Glove, the guy that's in the grave right now.
Oh, it could be the Dodo glove.
Oh, maybe this guy's feet are... Actually, I think it's these feet are gray. They're not red. That's just a clever trick of the background.
Trick of the
I
light.
don't know. Maybe it's you.
All right, what else you got?
Does Habakiri, like, do anything?
No,
No.
it decreases attack points.
Okay. Pick up.
Why are these in defense, by the way? Why'd you put these monsters in defense?
Oh, fuck you.
MST negate. Why are they in defense? I don't want to get dubbed.
Dubbed?
Utopia doubled on.
Oh.
Why the fuck does Purification destroy? That's so cringe.
These cards are too... How did Mitsurugi do... I didn't really see a lot of Mitsurugi lists anymore, right? Because Habakiri, you're not going to play just
Habakiri
one
to 100
Habakiri.
totally kills it. Yeah, just totally kills
There's
it.
there's no like ritual deck that can just play it naturally. Because didn't they hit
you
the Megalith cards really hard for some reason?
Yeah, they did hit a lot of Megalith cards. I remember that.
Too strong?
Megalith.
I mean,
I don't like those monsters. I don't know.
Oh, Megalith.
It's like this weird thing. I think if a ritual deck is good, the card design is probably bad.
I miss
fuck
when
Zubaba
Herald of
monster
Card
Perfection was
design
good.
goods, yeah.
Back in my day.
wait,
Yeah,
what,
perfection.
What
like,
Zubaba monster are you getting?
at the time, it seemed crazy, right? God, you'd
Boo,
use
boo, boo.
advanced ritual art for perfection and pass?
Get
Dude, that's
Automata Kage
nuts.
again.
I'm getting
GG.
OG Zubaba Knight.
You're getting Kage, right?
Gage. Togage.
This is fine, yeah.
Destroy one level. Why do you think this card destroys defense position monsters randomly? I kind of like when cards have effects
we
like
do have
that.
Zubaba
But
Bancho Gaga coat. Fuck me. What was I thinking? Obviously. I should have just popped that guy.
Gaga 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 skibbity dabba dooba 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 dabba
Yeah.
doo.
you know, I'm looking at the arm on the coat. There's no way his arm is fitting in that sleeve.
The arm on the coat.
See, the
do you-
coat has like a little. It has the
Yeah.
arm of the coat like floating by because he literally can't fit his arm in the thing.
Oh, I see what you're talking about now. Yeah.
It's poorly sized. He got it before he had the gauntlets added on to his hands. Dude, people are gonna watch this video and be like, why are the first 3 duels as long as the last one? Not that this has been, I'm
This
not
has been a
complaining.
2-turn duel so far.
Right. I just think it's funny.
But yeah, no, you are right.
You guys got any Thanksgiving plans coming up? You guys going anywhere?
I'm gonna have a kid here.
Well, yeah.
You guys want to come down
Alright,
for
dude,
Thanksgiving?
weird flex, man. Come on.
You
got
know,
a kid
Gage,
too?
I've come around to just going to a fancy, restaurant with a buffet and just not doing any dishes.
Yeah, that's a good plan. I think there's something about having like a homemade meal though, or something. Like I think.
Probably. But, okay. But, what if my family unit is only 3 people? It's a lot. See, that becomes like a harder thing because you're not going to make like an entire
Fine.
turkey for 3 people.
That's fair.
So it's kind of like that became our problem as we did more of them, was like we always had just way too much food left over.
I've been watching the new thing that people do is they deep fry turkeys, and like it's apparently like extremely dangerous.
Yeah,
The
they
way
can
you have to
explode.
set it up.
Insanely dangerous, yeah. It's like one of the most dangerous things you can do.
So you're going to do it, right? Next to your baby, right?
Yeah, of course. No,
He's gonna do it with the baby.
My
Yeah,
wife
he's
lives
gonna
out
hold
in the
baby.
boonies, and we went to her family's for Thanksgiving a couple of years ago, and the neighbors were trying to deep fry a turkey, and like her dad had to go over and be like, "You guys are gonna burn down the house," like, and make sure they did it safely. They were like you have to be very, very careful about like when it's thawed and shit like that, because any water in a deep fat fryer will just kill you immediately.
So it's a great idea then that it's like done on a holiday where the people doing it are
Yeah, and
probably like
everyone's
already drunk.
People are playing football right next to it. Yeah, it's a great idea.
Yeah, so I had Dart Ruler that whole time, but the problem is it doesn't really
Yeah, it
do
doesn't do shit.
anything
Yeah.
versus the setup. Like if I
Oh,
Dart
that's the
Ruler the
last one.
Ame, it prevents the discard effect. But the most important effect is the destroy everything, which I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. So too much to fight through for me. My card's not even activating. Anyway, yeah, that's GG, I guess.
Dude, maybe those cards should be 100 points when you think about it.
Yeah, no, they really should. Yeah. No, it was a great change. Everyone was like, I'll wait for Mitsurugi to be bad before I start playing Genesys.
You know, I know that, yeah, new Exodia technology or whatever, but I did want to point out one thing about this that I learned that was new with modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Was that 7th Tachyon searches libraries, so you no longer have to play Puri Res map, which only works if you open it. So that is actually like a pretty good consistency
Something.
boost.
That's not
Doug,
nothing.
I never noticed that. That's actually pretty cool.
So my 100-point card that I picked to cost 0 was Shockmaster. Not exactly
that's funny as fuck.
fun or crazy, but
That's insane.
You don't think Shockmaster counts as a floodgate?
I thought I would.
Yeah, you said no floodgates that he pulled up with Shockmaster. How interesting.
I thought it'd be a
He
very
didn't summon
funny
it.
bit. Yeah, no, I
Wait,
didn't
is
get to summon it.
Shockmaster a number?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Number
it is.
86?
That's funny.
Yeah, so it was like Shockmaster or S0. I think S0 is like slightly better. But it's like harder to summon. Shockmaster also has this weird contradiction because you make a board of like XE monsters, but all of the XE monsters, like, they just deal with monster effects. So it's like, what am I gonna call with Shockmaster? Do I call Spell? That's just kind of
Spell,
dangerous,
probably,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You can kind of play with a lot of monsters only depending on the deck.
It's nice that it stops Dark Ruler, though, like if you call
yeah.
Spell.
But yeah, that's pretty my deck. It's just Onomat with Shockmaster.
Mine is Punk with 3 E-Telly. E-Telly's 33
My
points,
God,
so
I
I
love
just put 'em
Gage.
in.
How much does your deck cost without the E-Telly?
98.
Ooh. Wait, where's the points coming from?
3, what, the
Judgment.
Veilers are 7s, so 21.
Upstart.
9 from the...
How much? 21, dude.
There's 9 from Upstarts, there's 14 from Solemns, 15 from Foxy Tunes, and then 20 from Psychic End and 10 from Typhon.
Why does Foxy Tune cost points?
It used to not cost points.
Something
at
in
the-
Punk has
Yeah,
to
they gave
cost
it like
points.
a couple.
Yeah.
Joseph, your card was Habakiri. How much was the deck without Habakiri?
It is a hundo, I think. It's either a hundo or close. The pointed cards here are Ritual is 51, Extrav is 10.
One
the-
extra, by the way.
Yeah, the Manjus are 1 apiece actually, and then there's some bits and bobs, in the deck proper.
Manjus
I
are
will
1
say-
apiece. That's
Yeah,
that's
right.
crazy. I didn't know that.
What was the reason for that? There's a very relevant ritual card.
Well,
that's
I mean, I
100?
can see the reason because earlier
Yeah,
I was
Habakiri.
asking like, oh, why doesn't a regular ritual deck just slot this in? Well, now they can't. Like, you couldn't just play
Yeah.
3 Manju, 1 Habakiri in a deck.
You would play Murakumo,
Yeah.
but my favorite card in here is, first off, I should probably be playing 2 copies of Aramasa, but it's a UR, so I'm not doing that. And the second funny thing in this deck is every Mitsurugi list I found was playing this for math reasons, and I like it. A 1 of Lamia. It just searches a big ass reptile, and it's like, well, that is what I want. So
Nice. I think also I just remembered all of like the toxic ritual monsters are 100, like the Gishki stuff. So
Yeah,
Manju being
Black
a 1
Chaos and shit.
is relevant there.
It's just the generic searcher, so it makes sense.
Well, thanks everyone for tuning in to another episode of the Genesys Randomizer. It's been really fun, actually. It's been so good. So
yeah, this was a great one.
let us know what other series you want us to revisit or something.
Wait, no, we have to do an episode with
we're-
pendulums, right?
Do you really want to do that? Do you know how angry the comment section was about like doing like the link one?
So
and there
I
wasn't
want to
even
do
any
the
links.
pendulums, but not for the reason you might. I mean, I want to do the pendulums so I can play Hungry Burger, not because I want to play pendulum.
Bro.
But life can probably exist without that. Yeah.
And then
Life can,
we'll
find a
sub gauge out for someone who likes the game.
Yeah, tag Peepson. I'm sure he'll glaze the format somewhere.
Bro. All right.
All right, bye-bye.
And take care, everyone.